Hello, boys and girls. Do you remember the story Not Norman that we read? The goldfish story? Remember, Norman was a fish that the little boy didn't want, but then he decided after all that time that he did really like Norman as his pet. Well, that made me think of a snack that I would love to share with you today. And this snack has a goldfish in it, and it's also some goldfish in water, but not in a fish bowl, but in ocean water. That's right. You start off with these ingredients. All you need is a graham cracker, some goldfish, and some sprinkles. And then you also need a container of frosting. I didn't have a container, so I made mine. And all you take is some powdered sugar and butter and milk, and your family can help you do that. And when you do that and you mix that up in your mixer, it's a white frosting. But I want my frosting today to be blue, kind of like Norman's fishbowl, like the ocean. So I'm going to take what's called food coloring, and watch me do this. I'm going to put one drop into this white frosting, just one, and that drop is going to turn that frosting color. What color do you think it will turn it? You think blue? Let's see. So I'm going to stir the magic blue dot, and look what color the frosting is. It's blue, like the ocean, like Norman's fishbowl. So I'm going to take that blue frosting, and it tastes the same whether it's blue, white, red, no matter what color you make it. You take your graham cracker. Oop, this one broke, but we're going to pretend it's not broken because I had a few of those. And you're going to place your ocean water on the bottom, about 2/3 of the way up of your graham cracker. You see that? Put it on there. You can put it as thick or thin as you like. And then you're going to add your goldfish, little Normans. You're going to put those here. I'm going to put those at the top of the ocean. Now you're going to take some sand and put it at the bottom. And so what I've done is I use some broken up graham crackers, and I place them in a little Ziploc baggie. You see how these are broken up? Well, they used to be big like this. I put them in a Ziploc baggie, and if you have a little rolling pin or something, you can pound it. If you watch here and I pound it or I roll it, it makes it into really fine pieces. And remember, we want it to be in fine pieces because it's our sand for our ocean, for Norman and the other fishes. So I think I've crumpled those up enough. I'm going to take my sand. I'm just going to use a little bit of my hand, and I'm going to sprinkle it on the bottom. So now that's the bottom of the ocean floor. And now I'm going to take some creatures and put them on there. First I'm going to make a little crab, and all I used were some sprinkles. And I just had some sprinkles from Christmas time. You may have some around your house. And I'm going to start with my crab, and he's going to go, I'm going to put him down here. So I got his little body, and you have to be very careful because these like to break and they're hard to pick up sometimes. And you take those and you make the little crab legs, you know, like a little crab that you'd find in the ocean, underwater, maybe if you went to the beach. So you can put his little legs on. I'm doing it a little quickly so you have time to do yours. So there's your little crab. He's kind of cute. And then I'm going to use my green sprinkles, and I'm going to make seaweed. And you can make as much or as little seaweed as you want. And I'm going to make my seaweed kind of crawl up this sandy ocean floor. So look at here. I can add to it, kind of make it. So now you have a completed picture of an ocean with some fish, little crabs, some seaweed, and I made one earlier to show you. This one's done, so I'm going to share this one with Sheldon. So I hope you had fun looking at our craft today. Maybe you can make this at your home, but don't forget to think about Norman because he was that little fish in our story. Okay, take care. See you soon. Love you lots.